Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Donnell and welcome to another episode of Diaper Wednesday. Look, I am super excited. I am so ready to get this started right now. Are you all ready? Let's just dive right into Diaper Wednesday. All right, so let me just go ahead before I even start. I have a disclaimer to make. I totally have a disclaimer. Look, I've been getting a lot of emails and a lot of messages, and I will address them. I promise I will come back and I will address them at a later time. But my disclaimer is, I am not a professional. The views and opinions that are expressed in any of my videos and even in Diaper Wednesday, they are just simply what it is, my opinions. I am not a professional, and neither do I say that I am, and I am not giving out any advice, and I am not misrepresenting anybody on any level. So I just want to touch grounds with that, but I will come back in a later video and totally address this issue. But look, today is Diaper Wednesday. I am so ready. Let's do it. Do you think a princess diaper makes a man less manly? That's a good question. Do I think a princess diaper makes a man less manly? No, I don't. I absolutely don't. I think there's nothing wrong with a man wearing a princess diaper. There's nothing wrong. Clothing to me is an expression, and choosing the colors that you love is just totally that what it is. Even though it has a princess on it and it has more of the girl-like patterns on it, I don't think that has anything to do with your manhood. And I feel that go for it. It does not make you less manly if you prefer that pink princess diaper. Nothing's wrong with that. This is a really good question. Oh my gosh, this is such a good question. Why do you think that many people are not so open with this fetish? That's a good question. As I stated earlier, look, I am not a professional. I am just stating my opinion, and that's what it is, my opinion. Maybe a lot of people are not so open with it because they just don't understand what it's about. From what I have learned, I consider it to be something that, you wear diapers and it's just something that's more of a relaxing thing for you. The way I see it for people who are wearing diapers is non-sexual, and I think there is a conflicting information somewhere where people just don't understand it. And sometimes when we don't understand things, it's easier just to close it up and say, don't want to hear about it. And the more somebody is aware of what it is and the more knowledgeable they are of something, that's the more open they are to accepting it. And that's just my opinion. So that's how I feel. That's just my opinion. Good question though, good question. Do you have a favorite Nick Jr. or Disney Jr. show? That is a great question. Yeah. I really like Raven's Home. I love that. My family has been watching it a lot, and that kind of, I've seen Raven from when she was on Cosby and when she was like that big, and now look how grown she is. So it's really nice to see how she has really grown and matured, and it's nice to see her still doing this kid-friendly, appropriate age show. So I do love that. All right, so another question. How has distance learning been going since school has shut down last year? I know that question has totally nothing to do with Diaper Wednesday, but I'm okay with that. It's been with me for a long time, long enough to know that I've been doing this home distance thing. And yeah. It's been going kind of rough. It has been rough. It's really hard juggling everything that I do, and on top of that, trying to educate my kiddos, but I'm doing the best that I can. I am so ready for COVID to be done with and my kiddos to go back to school, but it's been hanging really well. And thanks for asking that question. I really appreciate the concern. So what do you think about transgender? Oh my gosh, I know this has nothing to do with Diaper Wednesday, but I really love the questions coming my way. Like, what do I think about transgender? I am a open-minded person, and for me, I am not judgmental when it comes to sexual preferences, race, religion. I feel that whatever you believe is totally on you, and if somebody wants to if somebody is transgender, that has nothing to do with me. I find that the less you judge others in life, that's the easier it is on them and on yourself. People are free to do what they want to do. If you're not hurting anybody, who am I to judge you? And that's just my opinion, all right? Moving on. I am a huge fan of North Shore's medical diapers. What is the main difference between Air Supremes and regular Supremes? It's easy to get them confused when ordering them. The regular Supremes are supposed to be more absorbent and they are about the same price. I'm gonna be honest with that. You guys know I'm still learning and growing. I love North Shore, I must admit. I just placed an order with them just yesterday. However, I'm gonna do a little research. So I can't answer that question just yet because I particularly do not know the difference between them. And so I am gonna do a little research, and I promise I'm gonna add this back on my list for next week's Diaper Wednesday when I can do a little research and kind of give you the differences between the two of them, and that's the Air Supremes and the regular. I'm gonna do a little research and I'll be able to give you an educated response to that. But that's a really good question. We're gonna put that back on for next week, Diaper Wednesday. I can get 15 regular Supremes for about the same price as I can 10 Mega Max diapers. Also from North Shore Medical. Do you think the price difference between the two are worth it? I get the Mega Max diapers when my budget allows. Thank you. You know, I think I can answer that because I've tried the Mega Max. I may have to dive deeper into this and get back to this even next week, but I'm gonna try to approach this right now. I've tried the Mega Max as far as reviewing it. Of course, you guys know I have not physically used it, but I've reviewed it, and let me tell you, that Mega Max, that is a Mega Max. Now, obviously, in my opinion, with these companies out there, you're paying for the quality, and they're trying to show you that the Mega Max is still one step above the Supremes. So with that being said, they're gonna charge you a tad bit more, and they're gonna give you a tad bit less, just to show that there's value in Mega Max over Supremes. I say, in my opinion, if you are happy with the Supremes and it's absorbent and it's doing a good job and you feel as though you're not wasting them, I would say go and continue with the Supremes. And Mega Max, of course, when your budget allows, you have that. You treat yourself to it maybe once every 2 months, but if the Supremes are fine for you, I say continue with the Supremes and just treat yourself to the Mega Max like once a month, and that should be fine. Do you think it is realistic to be an adult baby 24/7? Well, of course, except at work. That's what the person is saying. I'm gonna be honest. This is only my opinion, all right? So I've learned to just state my opinion. I'm not giving out any advice here, just my opinion. Being realistic, for each its own. I think it's really hard to be an adult baby 24/7. I think it would be hard simply because you have responsibilities and you have life, you have adult matters, you have adult things that need to be done. I think that may just hinder your ability to just live life. I think it may. Now, once again, this viewpoint and what I'm saying is totally my opinion. I'm not saying that I know it all, but I'm being asked for my opinion, and that's exactly what I'm giving to you. I understand that the writer says, except of course at work. So if you are gonna say except of course at work, that means that you are not 24/7 a baby, because 24/7 being an adult baby simply means 24/7 all day, every day. You don't have a job. That's my interpretation. I'm autistic, and I want to know, is it very common for people with autism to love wearing diapers, even though they are potty trained? I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know the answer to that. That's gonna be, I have to do a little more diving into that to figure that out. I don't know. I really can't say, because you have a lot of people, adults, who are not autistic, who love wearing diapers. I think it may be a preference. It may be something that you just enjoy doing. I can't lump it together and say it's something that's common in autism. I just can't say it. There probably is a variation somewhere on a spectrum where you will have autistic adults or children who will have issue, or who may have issues with the being potty trained. But if you're telling me that you are potty trained already, you just love wearing diapers, I am not a therapist, but I just feel it may be something that you particularly love. I'm not gonna say it's common, and I'm not educated in that fact to say if it's common or if it's not common. I'm just stating my opinion. I think it may be something that you just enjoy doing, but I will look into it a little more. And maybe somebody who's watching this video, find a way to drop a comment and you can give me your take on that if you feel as though it's something that's common or not common. Good question. All right, look, I think I'm done. I answered all the questions. That is it for Diaper Wednesday. Thank you so much for loving me and encouraging me every day. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have the support from my loyal viewers and subscribers and listeners and of course my members out there. All right, y'all, thanks for tuning in today. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah. Ciao.